Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use Class Dojo, which is a great app that kids can use on their phone or their laptop. And you can use it to create a cooperative classroom. You can use it to communicate with parents and students. You can use it to assign projects to kids. And you can use it to take attendance. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and we're going to have a brief overview, and please feel free to ask me if you have any questions. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to sign up as a teacher, and you're just going to create a teacher account, or you can go to sign up here. The one thing you're going to find when you're using this is that there are many different ways to access what you're looking for. So I'll show you a couple of different ways. So I'm just going to log in because I already have an account. And let's get to work. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a demo class. Let's try this class. And down on the bottom you have some tabs. We're going to look at attendance, and here you're going to see in the gray box it shows you how to take attendance. You basically click on the student to change their attendance. They can be either absent, tardy, or left early. And I'm just going to mark a couple of kids absent. And then you go into options and you go to view reports. You click on attendance and you can see what your attendance was. Oh, I forgot to save the attendance. Okay, saved attendance. So let's go back to view reports. Here's our attendance. And you're going to see that we have 3 kids absent. Okay, so that's basically it for attendance. Down on the tabs, my other favorite is the timer, where you can use this as a stopwatch. Or you can do a countdown. So here's the stopwatch. Countdown, if you say to kids, you have 3 minutes to look at this prayer, or however you want to use it. So kids can change the avatars, and you do that by going into the options, edit class, click on the student, click on the avatar, and they can choose whatever they want. I let them choose their own avatar when they first reach a certain amount of points. So let's go over what I mean by points. So students, I just clicked on someone's avatar and it pops it up. So students can earn points for positive work, or they can lose points if something needs work. And you can set up whatever you want to do. You can weight them however you want, so something can be worth 2 points or 3 points or 1 point. And so basically you can edit the skills this way. Just click on the edit skills. You can add a skill and you'll be able to just click on whatever you want to change however you want. So those are the positive skills, and then we have the skills that need work. I try not to say negative skills because it's, you want to always create a positive atmosphere in your class. So needs work, I think, is a great way to say it. The other thing, you're going to be sharing this with your parents, most likely. So you have 3 different ways to set the points. You can either share all points with the parents so they can see how the kids are doing, positive points only, or they don't have to see any points. That's really your choice how you want, to share with parents. So that's how you add the points. You can set up groups if you want. So if you have your desk set up, to get, where a few kids are together, you can make them into a group. If you have teams, if you are playing a game, whatever you want to do, you just click put in a group name, and create that group, and you've got a group. So the next thing that we're going to look at quickly is portfolios. You can create a portfolio for each student where they can submit their work. So I'm just going to click on Create Activity. I'm going to put in an activity, the Hanukkah story, and then you choose how you want them to submit. They can do either a text entry, video recording, photo, or drawing. You put in the instructions and then you assign it to the class. And everybody gets it. And you get to approve the student responses. And then you can share the work home with their families. So that's kind of a cool thing that you get to do. And let's get out of here and go back to our classroom. Okay, so the next thing that we do is you create a class story. And I had done a lot of photos that I sent home to parents. I did a video one time, a couple of videos, and it's just a really nice way to quickly communicate with parents, tell them what you did for the day, show them a picture of their kids having a good time, and it's you can post something, in 2 minutes in your classroom if you want. The other thing that I used to do was have kids post what they enjoyed about class that day. So we need to connect parents and we need to connect students. So let's see how we do it. So this is probably the easiest way. There's a student login to set up and there's to invite the parents. You have two options. One, you can invite them by getting their email or their phone. I didn't do it that way. I downloaded a parent invite, and it's going to prepare an invite for each parent in the class. So it's going to come here on the bottom of my computer, and there are my directions. And you're going to see that each parent has an invite with their own personal code, so they set up their own account. So that's what I do to invite the parents. To invite students, as I said, there are many different ways to access things here. So if it seems confusing, by the way, if you say, well, I can invite students this way or I can invite students this way, either one will work. Either way is fine. So you can either print out a QR code and you can hang it on your wall, and students can just pull up a QR code reader and they can zap it and sign in, or you can have them do a text code. You can give them a code, or they can sign in with their Google account, which most kids don't have, I found. Or if they did, it's attached to their school community and they can't access it outside of school. Okay, so that's how students log in, parents log in. We're back to, skills, teachers. As I said, it's very repetitive. Okay, so the other thing you can do is send messages with the kids, to the parents. And it's basically an instant message. Daniel's having a great day today, whatever you want to say. So I can pull up Daniel's parents. Daniel's having a great day today, and then I can send it. You can send it to all the parents if you want. The kids played in the rain today and they're all soaking wet, so watch out when you pick them up. Whatever you want to send. Okay, so let's go back to classroom. I've showed you attendance. I've showed you the timer, student logins. You can add a co-teacher if you happen to be teaching with somebody. You can reset your bubbles. So if you want to get rid of all the points, you just go here, click Reset Bubbles, and you're good. It's really pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. As I said, my email is wendydelson@gmail.com, or you can just find me here. So please let me know if you have any questions. The other thing that I was going to say, and I forgot to mention, is what's kind of cool is if you're giving people points during the class, and you leave your sound on, it'll bing when you give somebody a point. So the kids know that somebody's getting a point, and they kind of get excited. Oh, did I get that point? Oh, did she get that point? Oh, did somebody do something wrong? And they really kind of get attuned to this, and it becomes a great, all class environment. And they all know that they have to work together to earn the points. So anyway, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And I hope that this was a good learning experience for you. Thanks very much.